Yo, what's up, family? Before we start the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and share it in everyone that you can. Just shoot out there a little bit more. With that being said, let's get right to the video. And ladies and gentlemen, it's finally playoff time. We are finally here. It's been a long season. It didn't really feel like a long season, man. This season kind of flew by, but the Celtics, man, down the stretch, they really dominated. They got their guys semi-healthy. We got some Jaylen Brown injury stuff going on, even though they said at practice today he was a full participant. He was all good. So hopefully that is true. We don't play till Sunday, so he should be good then. But the Orlando Magic, they beat the Atlanta Hawks in the first game of the play-in. Game 2 between the Warriors and Grizzlies should be coming on any second now. But the Celtics and Orlando Magic 2-7 series will commence on Sunday. And this was my preferred matchup between the Hawks and the Magic. Only for, it was really, really close. And the deciding factor is strictly the math game. The Orlando Magic cannot shoot for shit. Now, this is a playoff series, right? Can there be variance? Hell yeah. The Celtics could shoot really bad one night. The Magic could shoot really good. Or, it could be even worse. It could be 2 games. It could be 3 games. It could be anything, right? But if the numbers tell us anything, right, it's that, hey, the Magic are the worst three-point shooting team. They were, I believe, last year too. So this isn't a new thing. The Celtics are the best. This happened. We were last year too. This isn't a new thing. Now, even though they are the worst shooting team, they are, I believe, the best at preventing threes, right? So having teams take less threes than they usually do, and having teams hit less threes than they usually do. And we are masters at getting threes. I'm not saying it's not going to be tough. I'm not saying that's not going to be a problem, because their defense is legit. The defense is legit, right? And I was going back and forth between the Hawks and the Magic. Okay, Hawks have what? 2-3 plus defenders. So you got the Tyson Daniels, of course, who I want nowhere near Tatum. Richard Shea is a solid defender. Okongwu's a good defender. He's just smaller for a center. I like Mo Gay a lot. So that's 4, I guess. But having a guy like Trae Young out there, George Niang is a guy that's probably gonna play some. It's just not ideal for them to play us. The Magic have more defenders than them, but I think the Hawks could really get hot in some games. And when you have a guy like Trae Young that can be responsible for so many points any given night, of course, not having Jalen Johnson really, really hurts them. Not having Clint Capella hurts them inside a little bit, even though Okongwu and Gay have been playing phenomenal. But I would rather take a chance with the team that I know 9 times out of 10 won't outscore us, at all. The Hawks can outscore us. There can be games where the Celtics hit a lot of threes and the Hawks can do the same thing. I don't think the Magic can replicate a game in a 7-game series where they replicate our 3-point shooting or better it. I just don't think that's happening, right? So I'm saying 5, just off the strength of competition. I'm just saying 5, right? This should not go to 6 at all. I think the Orlando Magic are a really scrappy team. Now, at the minimum, we were going to get a really scrappy team. At the minimum, it was going to be Atlanta. They're a different type of scrappy, but Orlando is just tough, rigid. They muck the game up. I'm really looking forward to this matchup. I think the Celtics, in terms of the amount of games that the Magic win, I don't think this will be a thing, but the way that the Magic play will wake the Celtics up 100%, right? They won't beat us, right? But the way that the Magic play, I want this for round 1, right? I just also think the Celtics can beat them handily, again with the math game, you know what I'm saying? But the way that the Magic play will wake us up, and that's what we need in the first round. So of course, I'm gonna do a deep dive of the series. That should be out either tomorrow or the next day, but it's a lot of time. Series again starts on Sunday, but there's not a lot you can pull from between the games this season. So the Magic won the season series against the Celtics this season 2-1, but in not one of the games both teams were healthy, right? So the Magic won our last game where we literally didn't have any of our starters. The game before that, the Celtics won. Believe we were almost fully healthy, but I don't think Franz played for the Magic. And then the first game of the season, the first time that we played them in the season, I don't think Tatum played. So it's not a lot to pull from in those games. I don't like to pull things from games where either before trades happen or the team looks different or guys that's not playing that are going to play. So I'll just have to cook something up. I'll go through all the team stuff that I can. But in terms of the games this season, of course, there's some stuff you can pull, but with the amount of injuries in each and every game we played them, it's not a lot you can pull. But we know who we are. We know who the Orlando Magic is, right? Paulo Banchero did a phenomenal job in this game against the Hawks. Was not scoring great early, but like he was facilitating his ass off. They were sending it to him, and he looked so poised, and it really worked. The Magic bench, those young guards, Cole Anthony and Anthony Black. Cole Anthony's gonna be annoying, so let's just get that out of the way now. Cole Anthony will be annoying in this series. He will be annoying, and there's this notion with like Pritchard, he's going to win 6th man of the year. I believe there are some games where he's just not there, and we really need him to be, especially in the playoffs. He is obviously our best scorer off the bench, but he's our only real scorer off the bench, right? Sam Hauser is a shooter. Lou Cornet is a do-it-all kind of guy, but he's not going to score like unassisted type of baskets. Craig, if he gets time, is not a scorer. Like Pritchard is the main source of offense strictly from our bench, right? Of course, he's not going to play with an all-bench lineup, but like he's our only real scorer off the bench. So if he's not scoring, it's going to be a little tough, right? You know what I'm saying? But this is a good test for Pritchard, especially with Anthony Black, the size of Anthony Black, the scoring ability, the intensity of Cole Anthony, right? The Magic have some young guys off the bench that can really do some things for you. But I do not expect this to be a competitive in-game series, like the amount of games won. This should not be competitive. The Magic can wake us up. I hope they do with their play style, just in general. The Celtics should handle this though, right? The Celtics should handle this. Of course, I had a preference, but it really didn't matter who we play. We need to take care of business in no more than 5 games. No more. Get out of this series. Do what you gotta do. Rest up. Let's get ready for the Knicks or the Pistons. Hopefully the Knicks. But yeah, I'm really excited for this series. I'm really excited for the playoffs in general. The West just looks like the West playoff bracket looks insane. But I'm excited for the playoffs. I'm gonna go ahead and watch this Grizzlies Warriors game, but I will tap in with y'all very, very soon. Happy playoffs. But that is the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, and share it in everyone that you can. Just drop it a little bit more, and I will see you guys in the next video. This is Nick. Peace.